Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. I think, yes, it is Tuesday morning, and welcome to week 33 of Blob on a Bike. What a lovely day it is in View today. You wouldn't think it was the middle of August, but we've got 55-mile-an-hour winds today, which is not particularly nice. So I wouldn't be riding my bike today anyway, even if my back was okay. Now, my back is actually on the mend. After our little drive to the Isle of Wight at the weekend, it was particularly bad, having been in the car, in and out of the car all day. But miraculously, on the way home, it sort of almost fixed itself. It was much worse in the morning than it was come the end of the day. So now we're on Tuesday. It is feeling much better. I haven't got the pain. It's quite there's still discomfort, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. So I'm doing a nice walk down to the post office. I'm going to the one that's a long way away today for an extra few miles, I say, a little bit of extra distance. It's really starting to do my head in not getting out doing any exercise. So you can see the trees over there. It's not a nice day today, but it's nice to get out. Obviously wearing a jacket today, which goes against any intuition I've got, because it is actually 18 degrees out, so it's lovely and warm, but it's going to rain. There's a 60% chance of rain in the next hour, and chances are that will be on my head. So here we are with a coat on in the middle of August. But I do enjoy getting out for a nice blustery walk. It's a shame the walk down there isn't particularly interesting, but can't do much about that. I'm also going to the butcher's today to get some nice steak. My wife is obviously away, so I'm cooking for myself, so I'm eating what I want. I have to say, on Sunday I did actually have, for the first time ever, Papa John's pizza, which was not as good as the Domino's, I have to say. And the weird, horrible garlic butter sauce that they give you is wrong on a pizza. I love garlic, I like butter, I like garlic butter, but not on my pizza. That was just weird. So sort that out, Papa John's. Anyway, that fed me for a couple of days. That kept me going yesterday as well. So all good, but I am here to burn some calories today. And this is what I'm up against. Lovely windy day in Bude. My lungs are definitely appreciating the fresh air today. We're having a new ceiling put in our house downstairs, and there is a lot of dust from where they ripped it all down yesterday. So that's been in my lungs all night. I obviously still have to sleep there. But yeah, nice bit of fresh air will do me good, I'm sure, today. It is rough down here today. I can honestly say, I think anyone in the sea today would be a bit silly. So there's not a soul around. I can't say I've seen anyone who's clearly a tourist today. It's unbelievable. Normally would be absolutely heaving, despite also with the disease and all that sort of stuff, absolutely heaving still imbued with tourists, but not today. But the lifeguards are out. It's not a red flag somehow, but pigeons are pretty stupid, aren't they? Well, that is that done, and I managed a hearty 4.8 miles today. It wasn't very fast, but that's not what I was going for today. Went and saw some cool places in Bude, which you don't get to see when you drive the car. So nice little walk all in all. Oh, it says 4.9 miles now, so don't know, I thought it said 4.8 a minute ago. Anyway, that is it for today. Hopefully I'll get out tomorrow. I have to drive on Thursday back up to Southsea to collect the wife from the Isle of Wight. So I don't think I'll be getting any exercise out on Thursday, but hopefully tomorrow at some stage. Yeah, I'll see you then. Bye. What's up, guys? It is Wednesday morning still, and I'm just walking down to the post office. I'm not on my bike again today. My back is much better, but it's not better, if you know what I mean. It's just better than it was yesterday and the day before. So we are making amends there, which is good news. But I'm just walking down. The weather's a bit different to yesterday. It's nice and warm, a bit windy still. So yeah, I've got a heavy backpack today. I've got a big parcel in here, so that's hurting my back a little bit, but not like it was before. I'll get on with it. Bit cute to get into the beach today. Heaving. Quite big waves today. It's just a quick one for me today. I've got a bunch of work I need to crack on with this afternoon. Also, very short day at work tomorrow. I've got to go and collect my wife from the island again. So I have a long drive to South Sea and back. So it'll be interesting to see what that does for my back, which is almost better now. So that'll be interesting. But I don't think I'll have a chance for exercise tomorrow, unfortunately. But I shall be back for a way down on Friday. Yeah. There you have it, 3.6 miles today to just over an hour. And what a nice day it is out there today. It's pretty warm, particularly coming back up. I had the wind behind me, so no headwind to cool me down. But yeah, like I say, it's a away day on Friday. I'm away tomorrow, so I shall see you in a couple of days, unless anything exciting happens tomorrow exercise wise. See ya. Look away now if you are hungry or on a diet. 3, 2, 1. Triple Whopper. Okay, so seriously, I know that was a bad move, but in my defence, it has been 14 months since I last had a Burger King, so I'm not going to beat myself up over having that. Excuse me. Now, I deliberately only just got like the basic Whopper meal. Normally I'd have that and then some chicken bits and maybe a little hamburger as well. So yeah, that's why I was a fatty. So like I say, I'm not going to beat myself up. It's good to have a little treat like that every now and then, but I think once in 14 months is not so bad. Plus, if I still feel a bit hungry later, there's a McDonald's a bit further up. I'm joking, I think. Anyway, so I'm driving to collect my wife again today. The weather is absolutely hideous. Excuse me. There was a bad crash on the A30, which you've seen on the video. I'll cover that bit up. But it's just nasty weather. So I left an extra couple of hours. I got to pick my wife up at 6:25. I left at 12 o'clock noon, purely because I knew the weather was cack, and you know, that brings with it things. I don't want to be late, you know. I'm not late for things. So I figured if I get there early, I've got my jacket in the car. I can always go for a walk along South Sea seafront and get a couple of miles in at least, hopefully. So we'll have to see. I am running the crash did slow me down by probably about 15 or 20 minutes. So hopefully I should still have a decent amount of time when I get there to have a walk. So we'll see. Sorry to bore you guys, but I know this is Blob on a bike, but today I'm spending a lot of time in a car, so I'm blobbing a car today, and this is how slow it is. It's taking forever to get there. It's a good job I left early, Aquaplaning is a real problem today. There's been some real bad rain, heavy rain, and it's causing problems. I'm normally doing about 60 down here, but not today. Hope everyone's okay if there's been an accident up here. Thank you. Well, that's why it was going slow. There was a little puddle. Apparently there's a flood here. Oh, there is lots of water. I would not call that a flood. A bit of rainwater. This is 3:15 in the afternoon in August. It is getting dark. Man, this is so boring. There is a dual carriageway ahead in 1 mile, so hopefully I can get past some of these slow coaches. I do not do traffic. Still sat in traffic. Oh man. I left my house at 11:59. It normally takes 3.5 hours, give or take, 10 minutes to do this journey. But today, it's taken me over nearly 4 hours already. I know I stopped off for 25 minutes to grab some food, but I've never had it take this long. It's doing my head in. I hate sitting in traffic. There is some lightning though, which is quite cool. It was meant to improve weather-wise as I got closer to Portsmouth, but it's just got worse. It's like being in a car wash. I'm really sorry about these boring in the car bits, but I've got to do this just to take my mind off of how boring it is. At least the weather's interesting. Water has now started dripping in my window. It's never done that before. Very soon, but in the meantime, some people like listening to rain when they're going to sleep, so it might help you get off tonight. Comment below if you sat through all of that rain. Sorry if you think I'm not going nuts. I'm going a little bit mad though, sitting in this traffic, so I do apologise. Normal service will be resumed shortly, probably. Okay, journey update. You can see now I've been in the car for 5 hours, and my wife has just called to say that the hovercraft that they're due to get on has been cancelled. Well, I did make it, and that's what Southsea Pier looks like, and the toilets. I'm going to show you where the hovercraft comes in. Shame it's not going actually, I was going to get some cool footage of it, but it is too windy, so they've cancelled it. My wife has figured out another way of getting back to us, so she's coming on a catamaran instead. One of the things of living or being on the Isle of Wight, it can be a bit of pain in the arse getting back anywhere when the weather's crappy. And and that has just passed and left behind lots of wind, so I'm going to go and check out how rough the sea is. Well, this is the peephole window, so you can stand here and watch other craft come in. It does make me laugh when people go to all the trouble of putting a nice window in there like that, and then it's just filthy all the time, so you can't see through it. Might get a bit wet. Side here. I think, did you see that? I am ready to run. Riding in South Sea on my bike, doing trials, mountain bike trials, but I never came this way, always went in the opposite direction. Someone's going to get wet here. I haven't got all day, going to go and see what's down here. It's just right, so I want to see what's up there. That could have been me. Gangster. It's going to be a bit more of an arty style video this week. For those that don't know, this is the Solent, and it is one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. Fun fact. Well, this is weird. It just comes to an end and there's a doorway. What the heck is this? Okay, so these would have been gun placements, or gun emplacements, don't know what you say, for during the war. Pretty cool. Big ass gun on there. Cannon, who knows? I bet some seedy stuff goes on up here after dark. A bit creepy. Where does that go? Okay, I initially just saw that little runner. There's another one here, so you can see the arc that the gun would have followed. That is a big ass gun. Hope they got some baddies. Great news is, after 5 hours in the car, my back does not feel any worse than it did earlier. And it wasn't that bad, to be fair, even before I started the journey, so things are definitely on the up back-wise, so I should be back on my bike soon. if you like your bike, don't leave it chained up in Portsmouth. That one's been stripped. This place has definitely changed a lot since last time I was there. This used to be a bus shelter, and I slept rough here one night. I'd been on started a new job and I had to go on a couple of days training, and I was on the National Express coach coming back to catch the last boat back to the island. Of course, the coach was running late, so I missed the last bus back, so I had to sleep rough on these benches. There were benches here at the time. Those were the days. Welcome back to week 33 of Blob on a Bike, and what a week it has been. Quite a bad week actually. Before I go any further, I'd just like to say this has been sort of my week off, and I've sort of laid off the healthy eating this week, so I am not expecting to have lost any weight today. I'm just here purely to see how much weight I've put on, but I haven't given up at all. Don't get thinking that way. I just had a week off basically with my back and doing stuff, a lot of dry, you know, whatever. Anyway, so let's go and see how much weight I have put on this week, and hopefully it's not too bad. Last week I was, where's that gone? 108.8 I think. Come on. Yeah, 108.8 kilos. Obviously my target's at 106 kilos, so that's 2.8 kilos more than I want to be. But 108.8. Let's see how we're doing, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, 108.8 kilos was last week's weight. Let's see what we're doing this week. Well, there you have it. My weight today, 109.2 kilos, which obviously more than I want it to be, but miraculously I've only put on 400 grams. I don't know how. I had a massive pizza. Also had Burger King and a McDonald's yesterday after my Burger King, because I had a lot of waiting around, and then it became dinner time before, you know, once my wife's boat actually finally came in and stuff. So not a great day food-wise yesterday, but I'm really chuffed about that. I thought it would be way worse. So I have put on about £1 this week, which obviously is not ideal, but could have been a lot worse. Anyway, looking forward, I have to say that I am not able to take my bike home with me this weekend. The reason being, you know, if you've noticed before in my videos, we're having some insurance work done on our house at the moment. So we've had to clear and empty out 2 of the rooms in our house, which means there's stuff piled up everywhere, including in my little bike shed. So there's furniture in there. I cannot get my bike in there, and there's nowhere in the house or the kitchen or anywhere to leave it. So that is off the cards this weekend. However, I have got 2 feet and I intend to use them, so I'm going to find somewhere to go for a nice walk. Yeah, so back to the grind next week. The weather truly again has been shocking this week. Thanks for anyone who's been watching my video. Hopefully you saw some of the horrible rain I had to drive through yesterday. I've never driven through anything like that in my 20 plus years of driving. It was hideous. So do let me know if you sat through all of that. I know there was quite a lot, but I'm obsessed with like really bad weather and stuff, and that was just bonkers. So if you skip through it, I'm not going to be blaming anyone, because I don't blame you, you know, if you're not into that kind of thing, but I am. Anyway, that is it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Please do a subscribe if you haven't done already. Probably about 80% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribers according to my stats, which I've been checking out. So if you haven't subscribed, come on, do it. Do it, give us a like as well, and put a comment below, and I will always reply to my comments. That's it for this week. I'll see you next week for week 34, and hopefully we can go down. motorbike in front. He's definitely braver than I am. He just came flying up the inside of me and he's now right up another car's arse. What a dog.